Pilot makes mid-flight announcement. No one expected what came next. It started as an ordinary flight out of Houston. Passengers shuffled in, placed carry-ons in the overhead bins, and settled into their seats. The crew ran through safety instructions. Everything was routine until the pilot made an unscheduled announcement. Over the intercom, his voice cracked slightly as he addressed the cabin. But it wasn't about turbulence or delays. This was personal. What no one on board knew was that this wasn't just any pilot, and it wasn't just any passenger flight. 8 years earlier, that same man in the cockpit had been fighting for his life. Back in 2016, doctors gave him a diagnosis that changed everything. He needed a bone marrow transplant, and fast. The odds were slim. Even his own brother wasn't a match. But a stranger was. A young woman, barely out of college, had signed up for a donor registry years earlier, never expecting a call. When it came, she didn't hesitate. Her donation saved a man she had never met. That man was Captain David Whitson. After the transplant, the two eventually connected through the donor network, exchanged messages, and even met in person. But this flight wasn't planned. It was a complete surprise. Now, sitting quietly in row 17, was that same woman, Alexandria Reimold. She hadn't known who would be flying the plane that day, and she certainly didn't expect the man whose life she had saved to come walking down the aisle. The cabin fell silent as the pilot made his way toward her. Then, applause broke out. They embraced. Passengers clapped. Some cried. A few pulled out their phones to capture the moment. None of them would forget what they witnessed on that flight. The pilot, now healthy and thriving, didn't need to say much. The gesture said it all. Gratitude, hope. And for Alexandria, it was a reminder that a quiet decision made years ago, to sign up, to say yes, had turned into something extraordinary. By the time the plane touched down, this wasn't just another trip. It was a story of life coming full circle, 30,000 feet in the air.